You are listening to Telling Tales by Namrata. Hello, kids. In the last episode, we heard how Hanuman was captured by Ravan's army, but later he burnt down the golden city of Lanka and returned to Ram. Now, let's hear how Ram, Lakshman, Hanuman, Sugriv, and the entire vanar sena crossed the ocean to reach Lanka. Sugriv was greeted with joy when he announced that they would now begin their journey to Lanka to rescue Mother Sita. They all walked excitedly. But upon reaching the shore of the ocean, they again faced the same problem. How would they cross this vast ocean? Ram called for a meeting of all the monkey chiefs to get their suggestions. At the same time, Ravan too convened a meeting with his ministers when he learned that Ram was preparing to cross the ocean to come to Lanka. All his ministers were not worried and they boasted, "We will destroy the monkey army," forgetting the fact that a single monkey, that is Hanuman, had already succeeded in burning the entire Lanka. While all his ministers glorified Ravan for easy victory, it was only his younger brother Vibhishan who went against him and advised Ravan to return Sita and ask for forgiveness. Kidnapping Sita was a sin to begin with, Vibhishan said. Return Sita, or entire Lanka will be destroyed instead. Unable to bear Vibhishan's words, Ravan threw him out of his kingdom. Vibhishan left the palace and flew in his magical chariot to the spot where Ram and Lakshman were camping with their army. Arriving at his camp, Vibhishan declared, "I am Vibhishan, Ravan's brother. I tried to convince him in some way or the other. I asked him to give up his sinful acts and return Sita. But he refused, and so I left Lanka. I wish to join you and fight on your side," said Vibhishan with folded hands and teary-eyed. Vibhishan also told Ram that Ravan and his evil son Indrajit, who is also called Meghnad, had great magical powers, and his army was made of millions of demons. Ram responded, "Vibhishan, you have rejected evil for good. You are welcome here." For his honesty and bravery, Ram promised Vibhishan that one day he would become the new king of Lanka. Now it was time to cross the ocean. Ram sat in meditation, facing the ocean. He prayed to the Lord of Ocean for a couple of days, but he did not get any response. This made Ram angry. He stood on the shoreline with his bow and arrow and called out to the ocean god. "Hear me," he called. "I am Ram. I have weapons that are beyond imagination. In an instant, I can dry your ocean. If you wish to avoid this fate, show me how to reach Lanka through the water straight. Perturbed by Ram's anger, the ocean god came out of water and begged Ram to forgive him. He advised Ram to take help of Nal and Neel. Nal and Neel were the Vanaras or monkeys from the Vanar Sena. Nal was the son of Vishwakarma, who was the architect of gods, and he acquired great architectural skills from his father. While Neel was the son of Agni Dev, or Lord of Fire. Ram took ocean god's advice and thus began the massive project of building the bridge. Nal was the chief engineer behind the bridge who instructed other members of the Sena to build the bridge. Shouting with excitement, all the monkeys carried every rock, every boulder they could find to build the bridge stone by stone. The stones or the rocks which they threw into the ocean did not sink. Instead, they kept floating. Wondering why those rocks did not sink in the ocean? How did it happen? Well, there is a story that during their childhood, Nal and Neel were very mischievous. They used to trouble sadhus and rishis by throwing their things in water. One day, a sadhu, angered by their action, cursed the brothers that whatever they throw in water will remain afloat and will not sink. This curse became a boon while building this bridge. So, because of their curse and high architectural capabilities, Nal and Neel were able to keep the bridge afloat. For other monkeys who were helping in the construction of the bridge, they advised that every stone shall be blessed by writing Ram on it, and that will prevent the stones from sinking. Hence, they began to write Ram on rocks, and the other monkeys would throw them to build the bridge. Well, it was a difficult job and time consuming too. Thousands of monkeys, along with other animals, had to work day and night. Finally, a bridge made of wood, rocks, and stones was built, known as Ram Setu. After 5 days, when the bridge to Lanka was ready, Ram, Hanuman, and the monkey army crossed the bridge and reached Lanka by nightfall. As they arrived in Lanka, they shouted, "Victory to Ram! Jai Shri Ram!" Let's hear what happened in Lanka in the next episode. Till then, stay tuned.